Alrighty, welcome to episode 3 of eship. Every ship has its place. Today's ship has a very notorious appearance that we've all come to know and love over the years, and that is none other than the Misc Prospector. Now before we get started, I'm obligated to say don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to also leave a comment with some feedback or suggestions for the next eship episode. And with that said, let's get started, shall we? The Misc Prospector is a mining ship first and foremost. That we all know. Has a dopey looking face, a cockpit view that is so large you can almost see what's behind you, and a HUD that is also so large that your grandmother could probably read it no problem. And don't get me wrong, here on this channel we do not make fun of ships. If anything, I am pointing all these features out to simply say that they add to the charm of this ship. Now as for her place in the verse, well, the Misc Prospector's place is being the backbone of the mining economy. Yeah, there are much larger ships, but they're going to move around much less and very few people will own them. Meanwhile with the Prospector, any random schmuck off the street can try and save up some money to get one. It's not that expensive. Sure, it's 2 million UEC for a purchase price, but for renting, you only need to pay about 40-50,000 for one day. That's not too bad. You could probably go around and mine and make that money back. And with enough time and effort, eventually you'll be able to actually earn it for real. But do remember, as a miner you definitely need to keep an eye out for pirates. They would always want to hunt you down. And the issue with the Prospector is that you don't necessarily have anything to defend yourself with. All you have is 2 size 1 guns. Something that you'd find on the Archimedes. So with that in mind, it's pretty much a last resort to use your weapons. However, what the Prospector owner can do to play it smart is figure out how these pirates operate. Figure out which pirates are the ones that will just shoot you on sight and have a laugh out of watching you become a firework, and which ones actually do the pirating thing and take a percentage of your cargo instead of turning you into a firework. Not to mention figuring out which routes you need to take between refinery and mining location. Once you have all of that worked out, then you can figure out which route is the best one to take. And in all honesty, while some people are against pirates, in this particular situation they are actually very beneficial to the Prospector owner, because you have a size of ship that doesn't necessarily hold that much cargo, and hiring someone to defend you, or several people to defend you, might actually be more expensive than just letting the pirates take a percentage of your cargo. And the reason why they indirectly help you is because they will probably not let other pirates move in on that territory. So they are indirectly defending you at a cost on your part. Essentially, it's a win-win. The pirates get some loot, you get to go to and from your mining destination safe and sound. And this is but one of many ways of how a Prospector owner can go about mining in the verse. Now with that said, what about the org setting? While most orgs would have something like a mole or larger deployed as a mining vessel, you would probably see Prospectors regardless, considering they are cheaper for one, and for another you can have them in several places at once, albeit their mining would probably be an auxiliary role where they would throw them into capital ships. Take the Odyssey for example. Even though it is capable of mining on its own, having a Prospector in the hangar would definitely be a good idea to speed up the process a little so that the Odyssey isn't really sitting dormant for too long. Then when it comes to something else like a Kraken, a Javelin, an Idris, at that point the only purpose it would serve to have her on board would be just to make an extra buck along the way, so it doesn't necessarily cost you too much to get from A to B in those capital ships, albeit you'd have to operate in an area with a refinery nearby. Now as for my personal opinion about owning a Prospector, well, I'll say this much. If you're gonna own one, read the manual, figure out how to mine and how to use it properly. Don't be like me, try rent it for a video, not read anything, try to mine, and then suddenly blow everything up and somehow disable my engines without dying. Yeah, I'm a bounty hunter first and foremost. Keep me 10 feet away from a mining ship at all times. But with that said, that was episode 3 of eship. Every ship has its place. Comment down below what you guys think and what you would like to see for episode 4. But yeah, that's all from me. Ciao for now.